Uncle Junior for Ireland. Rare Bob, Patrick Griffin, James Reevely. Any Currency, who's been narrowly denied over these fences before. Quantitative Easing, 28-1 in the JP McManus Silks, and JP is here today. Duke of Lucca for Philip Hobbs and Richard Johnson. Carruthers, whose brother Coney Gree was so impressive at Newbury the other day. Martin Bradstock. Nico de Boinville looking for a double. Keep on Track for Enda Bowl, just specialist in these races, and Brian Linehan. Pasquini Rouge from France for Patrice Canton, who's taken the big pan-European prize for cross-country races, which is awarded today, the Crystal Cup. Jan Faltacek rides. Orange Nassau, Imperial Circus for Philip Hobbs and James Best, and Full Jack, Pauline Robson and Brian Hughes. Complete the lineup of 12 for nearly 4 miles of the Glenfarclas cross-country.
And the other runners, and talking of joining, we'll join Simon.
Yes, it's something of a reunion at this race. So many familiar names, not just around this cross-country course, but horses that have performed well on park courses like Carruthers, winner of the Hennessy in 2011. Quantitative Easing, who won the December Gold Cup, which is going to be run tomorrow as the Caspian Caviar Gold Cup, won that race in 2011. Good horse in the JP McManus colours. And several specialists on this course, and if one horse really deserves to win round here, it must be Any Currency for trainer Martin Keithley. Aidan Coleman with the mount today. He was out walking the track before racing. As they come towards the starter, they're a bit close to the tape. There isn't a lot of room. This looks more like it. Surely let them go. They're moving in the right direction.
Stand still. Come on.
And finally, he does let them go. It looked a perfect line, and going towards the first of 32 fences of various shapes and sizes, all over the first with Pasquini Rouge, Orange Nassau, Carruthers is right there as well, and his rider Nico de Boinville wants to be handy on Carruthers. He's always been better towards the 4. Any Currency is not far behind as well, and then Keep on Track in a light blue jacket as they jump the next, and all sail over with Quantitative Easing and Rare Bob towards the rear of the field, heading away from the stands and slightly uphill now, and eventually they will arrive at the Aintree fence, which is modelled on the canal turn. Therefore there is a sharp left-hand turn after the next fence, so just watch the riders moving towards the outside. They'll move towards the camera and then cut across because they've got a sharp lefty to take, and it's Orange Nassau from Any Currency, Carruthers on the inside of Pasquini Rouge in the dark blue and orange jacket, then Keep on Track and Imperial Circus, Duke of Lucca, and a couple of lengths back to Full Jack. So race across the centre of the track now. Big Shoe is some way back at the moment with Rare Bob and Quantitative Easing, and Uncle Junior is the back marker. Quite a long way behind at the moment, Uncle Junior, but very early days as they clear the next. They're just going to race across the racecourse itself now. After the next, they'll turn right and have the timber rails to jump. Betting coming through, Duke of Lucca going off the 5-1 favourite for the Hobbs team. Richard Johnson in the saddle. Currently about 6th on the inside, on the left of your picture in the red jacket, the favourite, Duke of Lucca. Carruthers and Orange Nassau at the timber rails from Any Currency, Pasquini Rouge, and then behind those is Imperial Circus alongside stable companion Duke of Lucca, a right-hander, followed by Keep on Track, light blue jacket, Full Jack, Rare Bob, Big Shoe, Quantitative Easing, and last of all Uncle Junior over this next hedge. Quite a big fence, but they are able to brush through the top of it as Mick Fitzgerald described earlier. Now they're racing across the top of the racecourse, well strung out. Uncle Junior is a long way behind. There is a long way to go, but at this stage he looks to have a pretty difficult task in the hands of Patrick Mullins. He's maybe just not travelling at all. Meanwhile, they clear another hedge fence with a bit of a drop on the landing side. And Orange Nassau from Carruthers. Very shortly they'll be crossing the bank in the very centre, the very epicentre of this cross-country track. They stream over that hedge fence, mostly jumping very well. There's Uncle Junior at the back, and completely out of his ground at the moment. So on now towards the bank, and it is the grey-orange Nassau alongside Carruthers. Up and down the other side, Pasquini Rouge and Any Currency and Imperial Circus, and then Duke of Lucca. and now they head on down the slope towards the water jump. And Orange Nassau on the near side of Carruthers. They're going to take it together, both jumping well. Any Currency over in third. Pasquini Rouge was back in fourth place. There's Quantitative Easing in the green and yellow hoops. He's last at the main body, and Uncle Junior is behind him. On in front of the stands now, and the cheese wedges coming up. A double fence, up, down. Orange Nassau taking it first from Carruthers. Any Currency over in third. Then Pasquini Rouge. Most of them have handled that pretty well as they race once again round this left-hand turn out onto their second circuit. 3 circuits in all of diminishing size on this cross-country course, and a journey of 3 miles and 7 furlongs. It takes, well, the average time, the standard time is just over 8 minutes to complete it. Orange Nassau from Carruthers. Any Currency was over just in third. Full Jack was a bit slow at that one. Once again racing across the middle, and now they're going to take the bank in a different direction. Keep on Track is just chasing up the leaders, going all right from Imperial Circus and Duke of Lucca as they clear the bank. Then Full Jack, Rare Bob behind them, and then Big Shoe, Quantitative Easing, and still Uncle Junior continuing but well adrift. Now they're going to race across the racecourse proper once again on this second circuit. Orange Nassau and Carruthers both giving their riders a terrific time. Carruthers and Nico de Boinville on the inside of Orange Nassau and Richie McClernand, tracked by the French raider Pasquini Rouge round the inside of Any Currency. Aidan Coleman's mount in the noseband and the headgear. In fifth is the favourite Duke of Lucca. Then Keep on Track over the next hedge fence. A blunder from Full Jack there and loses the rider. Full Jack and Brian Hughes part company. Now on towards another hedge fence. Now this is quite a big fence. It always looks to be one of the biggest on the course, this hedge. Going in to take it, Carruthers and Orange Nassau, Pasquini Rouge. And gone is Duke of Lucca there. Duke of Lucca has unseated the rider back in the field. Richard Johnson has gone. And was he the only one? Yes, he is the only one to go. Uncle Junior is still continuing but tailed off. Quantitative Easing is really struggling as well. They're heading back towards the water jump now, so well strung out. And Carruthers and Orange Nassau from Any Currency and Pasquini Rouge. These four have got a bit of a break on Keep on Track and Imperial Circus together. Then another break to Rare Bob. Quantitative Easing. Big Shoe is being pulled up and has gone wrong, I'm afraid. Big Shoe. Uncle Junior well out of it at this stage. Well, maybe not quite so far behind as he was, but surely a big task. Orange Nassau, Carruthers, Any Currency, Pasquini Rouge, the first four over the next in front of the stands. Keep on Track and Imperial Circus disputing the next positions. Quantitative Easing behind those, and Uncle Junior. Those are the only ones who remain as they now head out on their final circuit. And we've got a sad situation here. I'm afraid Big Shoe is badly injured as they clear the next, and Orange Nassau, Any Currency. Carruthers has just lost a little bit of ground, now in fourth behind Pasquini Rouge. Quantitative Easing is making steady progress under Mark Walsh, getting into the race from Imperial Circus, and then Keep on Track. And Uncle Junior still continuing. They're heading back towards the Aintree fence, and then they'll be crossing the centre of the racecourse. 6 left to jump, and Orange Nassau from Any Currency. Can Any Currency win at last on this course as they take the Aintree fence? And Any Currency made a bit of a mistake there. Orange Nassau in front. Pasquini Rouge nearly dislodged the rider. Quantitative Easing is getting ever closer as they race across the centre now. 5 out. Orange Nassau slightly hampered by the loose horse with Any Currency. And then Quantitative Easing still closing in third from Pasquini Rouge. Carruthers looks beaten. Imperial Circus as they jump the next, and then Any Currency is now trying to get away with Quantitative Easing going after him. Any Currency has made his bid for glory. He's gone 7 lengths clear. Quantitative Easing in second. Then Orange Nassau, who's emptied. Here's the second last back on the racecourse. Any Currency for the Keithley team with Quantitative Easing in hot pursuit, racing towards the final turn. Any Currency, who's gone close here before, second at the festival last March, second in this race last year, but Quantitative Easing, a former December Gold Cup winner, is now poised to challenge under a quite beautifully timed ride from Mark Walsh. Here's the last at it. Any Currency and Quantitative Easing, and now they race up the hill. Any Currency Currency is getting away again from Quantitative Easing as they race inside the final furlong. Maybe the loose horse is helping him along. Any Currency comes storming up the hill. It's going to be a fantastic double for local trainer Martin Keithley. It's Aidan Coleman steering him home, and Any Currency will surely be a hugely popular winner of this Glenfarclas cross-country chase. In second, Quantitative Easing, Carruthers battling on for third, Pasquini Rouge 4, Imperial Circus, then Orange Nassau, who got very tired, and Uncle Junior is the last to finish. Any Currency, no horse deserves a win more on this course than him, and he's won it in terrific style.
No one